Stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. It's too much glazing. It's too much Rick glazing out here, man. And you wanna know what's the crazy thing about this whole situation, right? The crazy thing about this situation, like, the boots hate is real. This is how you know you destined to be a superstar. You destined to be a star. Everybody paid to see Floyd Mayweather lose. Ain't nobody paid to see Floyd win. But at the end of the day, shout out to Andy Zayas. A lot of people say he ain't had to take the fight. He had to take the fight. He just put the WBO up because he just could have fought for the WBA. No, but he was big dog and had the cojones to put both titles up and go to war. But you people talk a lot. And everybody y'all name, even that's on the top of the so-called pound for pounders, all been knocked down. All been dropped. Instead of y'all coming out here saying that boy got a chin, but y'all want to say, well, Virgil touch it. Bro, we watch Virgil get his butt kicked. We watch Boa Chuck wipe the floor with Virgil Ortiz. Now, I mean, we watch Boa Chuck wipe the floor with Virgil Ortiz. So imagine if Boots hit him. Come on, y'all people got to think, man. Y'all just speaking out of because y'all fanboys. But at the end of the day, a lot of these people are robots. A lot of these people come from streaming farms. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. A lot of this stuff be made up because it's propaganda and agenda to come at certain fighters. You feel me? Now the world about to see the person who needed 2 tune-ups. Lubin was a tune-up. Who Virgil gonna fight next? Jose Ramirez? I been broke this news. But y'all want to mention Boachuk, Madrimov, these niggas is tune-ups. Let me tell y'all something. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about Madrimov. Who did Madrimov beat to have a big name like this? No, y'all forced him to believe Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford ducked Jerron Boots Ennis to fight Madrimov. Madrimov had an interim title. He never was elevated. Bud was elevated the night of, which was on a Sunday. And Charlo paid all of his sanctioning fees. That's why I'm glad Charlo came out and exposed the agenda. But the world ain't know that all of these powers above in the B was coming at Al Heyman. But everything in the light, everything in the dark is going to come to the light. And y'all people want to understand, this is all facts, no opinions, my niggas. We don't let none marinate. We get straight to the source and we tell y'all the truth. I ain't got to wait for propaganda. Y'all the same people that say, Mike Carpenter said that, Fedora and Boots and talks. Nigga, Samson said that's a lie. Samson said Fedora not fighting Boots. We keeping this shit in PBC. It's a PBC household. So Fedora and Boots is not in no type of motherfucking negotiations. They ain't no type of negotiations. So you people need to stop lying. But y'all believe Mike Carpenter and he always lied. The same guy that said, Lamont Roach and Tank is fighting. No, the fuck they not. It never was. The rematch was never in none of that. They never had a date, none of that shit. But you let you people tell it, y'all tell something different. Y'all tell something different. I would like to know who did Virgil Ortiz fight. Because I got his resume. I know his resume. Last fight was Lubin, Basuda. Madrimov. Madrimov was sick, dog. If Madrimov would have pulled out that fight that night, that would have been Madrimov. That would have been Daniel Dubois. And we seen what happened to Floyd Schofield. The world seen what happened to Floyd Schofield. The world seen what happened to Floyd Schofield. But you let you people tell it, y'all tell something different. And another thing, right? I watched this email champion situation get out of pocket. When Devin Haney became an email champion, right? Nobody ain't say nothing, right? Oh, such and such ducked him, he left out, such and such ducked him. But at the end of the day, my nigga, you just had the regular. Just like right now. The WBA, they got a regular and they got a super. So the super is really the champion, just like the franchise is really the champion. But y'all hate on Teofimo Lopez because he was the first time to do it 2 times. I understand that. But the point I'm getting at is we just watched Floyd Schofield, right? He was who mandatory for how many years? Tank Davis's, right? But y'all people call Floyd Schofield, y'all call him an email champion instead of saying Tank Davis ducked the smoke. Instead of saying Tank Davis ducked the smoke, y'all want to call somebody your email champion. But I get it. Half of you guys is bots. Half of y'all streaming bots. That's persuading, trying to persuade a popular opinion and have people think that, if he's an emo. No, nigga. That boy ducked that smoke. That boy ducked that smoke. Duck that smoke. And that's why I'm getting at with Fedora. Fedora and Boots ain't gonna happen. Samson came out and said, man, we're not taking that fight. It's not gonna happen. So at the end of the day, I would love to see Boots and Kelly. It's on a contract, make it happen. Now, man, that'd be 3 titles. Another unification, make it happen. Boots, go clean that shit. You got Kelly there. If you can't get Fedora, which we know ain't gonna happen, go fight Kelly. We want to see the titles. We want to see more unifications, and Boots and Kelly will be big here in Philadelphia. Or take it back to the Barclays. Take it back to the Barclays or go to Vegas. Because you see, Boots got the triangle effect. Philly, Atlantic City, Barclays. Superstar in the making, man. He sells out. It doesn't matter what anybody say. You can drop it less than a week. He's going to sell 10,000 tickets like that. And then it's going to keep going up. So if the arena hold 18,000, best to believe that 18,000 will be filled. Or the night of the fight, they probably got to sell probably like another more 900 to 1,000 tickets going into the week of. So that's great. That's great. Y'all see a superstar born. But the crazy thing, a lot of y'all Bud buddies, we thought Bud was going to do it, but he always fumbled and dropped the ball. He always did, y'all. Never defended his undisputed status ever. Never fought his mandatories ever. Yes, he went to the 140 division, but he was only cleaning up the people that was with top rank. You feel me? Mikey Garcia had to vacate things. But Bud Crawford was there when Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, he was there when all of them guys was there. Maurice Hooker, Virgil Ortiz, but never got none of those fights. Know why? Because I always blamed Top Rank. And that's when 2018 came, I was happy. I'm like, damn, finally, we can get Bud to go over to PBC. Bud can go over there, put the paws on these niggas, and become a pay-per-view star. But what happened? Let his fans down. Re-sign back with the people that blackballed you. Just because you chasing the Pacquiao fight. But me, as a person that understands the business of boxing, I'm like, damn, if he get that fight and beat the shit out of Pacquiao, which he can, it's going to be a pay-per-view star. You feel me? But they were so focused on Loma, it's like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. But at the end of the day, y'all people tripping, man. Shout out to the two-time, the Unified Lineal Ring Magazine champion at 147, and now the Unified champion at Super Welterweight, Jerron Boots Ennis. I salute you, my brother. And we appreciate you. And for everybody that don't like it, let me know what you think in the comments, baby. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm up on out of here. Dowski.